How's it going, guys? Today I'm just going to do a fairly short video, just a review on the Nitro Z17. As far as I know, I think it's a fairly new model. Maybe, I don't know if it came out in late 16 or early 17 that they started putting them out. I'm not sure, but I know that, you know, they used to be, I guess, maybe Z7, 8, and 9 and all that. Not sure. This is the first Nitro I've ever owned, but this one's got the Mercury Pro XS. It's 115 horsepower, and this one is the command thrust. I know there's, I think, maybe a few different models that come with them, but it comes with a stainless steel prop. Quite a bit of storage for what, you know, they used up all the space, you know, to use storage, so there's really no wasted space on the boat. You've got tackle box storage like this on both sides, and the silver tub, gray tub, whatever, in here that you can pull out and remove. So I guess if you want to pull the whole thing out and set it up the way you want it, or pull it out on the floor and setting up your rods or whatever, you don't have to pull them all out individually. And if like I had on the other side over there, I had something spill, so I could pull the tub out and clean it out without it being a permanent fixture and being stained and wet and everything else. Pretty nice control panel up here, you know, steering wheel on the driver's side. It's got all your gauges, fuel, miles per hour, RPMs, trim, power switches over here, all of them. Dim your lights, turn your lights on, leave the power on, and cut everything else off except fish finder. And it's got all your switches for your live well and your horn, so you don't have to worry about putting one on here. And it's also got your kill switch, which, I mean, in every tournament I've ever read the rules for or anything, you about have to have one of these kill switch, so that saves you extra trouble there. It's also got plug-ins here where you can plug in to charge a cell phone, or, you know, plug in a light or whatever, anything you need. And it's just got one pole light for the rear for your white light. The red and green lights are already mounted pretty much flush with the boat, so you don't have to worry about putting one up here. You just pull the pole out from underneath the deck and it goes on. And it's got the Minn Kota trolling motor. It's a decent trolling motor, but I've not tried a lot of them, so I don't know. There may be better out there, but this is just what come on here. And I'm sure that anything you see is probably completely customizable, you know, through the dealership. If you want to change stuff, I guess the sky's the limit. It's got a cooler built in down here. Put your ice, drinks, and drain plug in the bottom. Quite a bit of storage space on here. Put extra rods in there, tackle boxes. On the other side here, over here, I keep my life jackets, net, and hoodies and sweatshirts, stuff like that. Just whatever you need for different weather conditions. I'll pull this out here and show you the rod locker down here. You can store 4 rods, I think up to like 7'6" in here. And there's also storage in the bottom. You can slide stuff in there, lay it down there if you have more boxes or reels or whatever you want to lay in there. But and it just came with this small seat up here to lean on. And of course it's got your live well here, and you can separate it into two, which I already have. Fairly nice seats. I mean, I really like them. They're got the storage compartments underneath both of them. You got cup holders. You can get one of these to put over here as well, I assume, because it's already got the mounting brackets, and I've seen some of them that had it, but for me, I like it without, because I don't have to walk around it. You know, I can just, and I have plenty of room to lay my rods down without having something to hit. Don't have to worry about that. And it's got straps up there for strap your rods down when you're moving from place to place. It's got trim switches on the motor, on the throttle, and on the front as well. So it's got 3 trim switches on it. So when you're, you know, unstrapping it in the back, you can lift your motor up and get ready to, you know, back it down in there or whatever, because some places doesn't have as much clearance, and or if you have ramps like we do here, you know, some of them drop off pretty quick, or, you know, they may be shallow or something, and big rocks or whatever, and plow right into the ground. So that makes it nice for that. And it's got this ladder over here as well that folds down, and if you want to swim or you fall off or something, you can climb back in. But other than that, that just about sums it up. I mean, it's a nice boat for, you know, pretty good deal compared to some of them $50,000 boats. If you're looking for something that you can fish tournaments in, as well as, you know, weekend trips, fishing, or whatever you do, I mean, this will be something to look at if you're not wanting a 21-foot boat or whatever. I mean, one of these days I may move up to a Z19 or a Z20 or whatever, but for now it does just exactly what I need. But I just wanted to go over this real quick. Some of you may be interested in getting something like this, and I just want to do a little review so you have a look at it and see what it looks like. I mean, they didn't do wrong on this. I mean, it's real nice. It's a nice boat. I mean, for me, which I'm not used to a big fancy boat anyways, so anything new is going to be great. But for some of y'all that, you know, if you have the 2 screens up here and 2 screens down there and all that stuff, this might not be something you're looking into. But I am going to get a fish finder to put on the front, a larger screen than this, but this is just what came with it, and you can switch them out and, you know, get whatever you want. And I'm also going to sometime add LED lights into the sides here for next summer fishing of a night. But I mean, anything you want to change on here can be changed if you want to order one. It's not set in concrete. Just because this boat has it doesn't mean that if you get one that yours has to. I mean, I'm just showing you that they make a nice 17-foot boat. But I believe that's about it for this review. Hope you all liked it, and if you did, don't forget to hit that like button, and please subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video.